Yes my good people, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Guys, mambo yamechemka pale kwenye Senate pia. Mambo yalichemka pale kwenye Parliament yesterday, but today now mambo imeelekea upande wa Senate. Edwin Sifuna versus CHERARGEI. So ni kubaya tena zaidi. Ni kubaya tena zaidi. And now hao majamaa wameanza kujiharia. CHERARGEI ameanza kusema ya kwamba it is true. SHA na SHA ifanyi. Watu hawapati matibabu. Even Nandi. Even Nandi. Hakuna kitu inafanyika. SHA ifanyi. So they are now clashing inside the Senate. Na hii yote inaonyesha kwamba William Ruto big blow kwake. Hii inaonyesha kwamba William Ruto is facing difficulties hapa nchini Kenya. Believe me or not, and I want you to pay attention. Sitaki kuongea zaidi guys. I want you just to listen. Venye mambo yanachemka pale kwenye Senate. But before we listen guys, kama kawaida watu wangu, nimekuwa nikikwambia kwamba hii channel ni yetu na imekuwa ikisupportiwa na wewe. So lazima tu uendelee kusupport. So make sure una like hii video ili kuendelea kusupport hii channel. Na support zako unaendelea kurecognize kila wakati ambapo una post video, unaendelea kulike na unaendelea kusubscribe kwa wale ambao hawajasubscribe. So zile moments tena unaenda kulike hii video, acha Mungu akutetee, akupiganie na aweze kufungua malango. Zile moments unaenda kulike saa hii, Mungu aweze kufungua malango yako. Chochote ambacho utakiguza, Mungu aweze kufanikisha. Unaona watu, kwa sababu mnaendelea kunisupport pakubwa. Asanteni sana. Wale wageni ambao wanatazama kwa mara ya kwanza, please guys ensure mna like hapo chini kwa mioyo mikunjufu ili tuwe familia kubwa tena zaidi. Kwa hivyo guys, bila kupoteza time, nataka upeleke macho yako pale kwenye Senate. Then you are going to tell me how watu wameanza kuwa na wasiwasi. CHERARGEI wameanza kuwa na wasiwasi. Now they are now telling William Ruto hakuna kitu inafanyika. Inafaa tujiulize maswali, kwa nini hivi vitu havifanyi kazi? Unaona watu wangu? So huyu ni CHERARGEI, Senator William Ruto. Sikiza maneno.
We have always thought that can we form National Health Commission? Because the crisis that you see in Mombasa, in Nairobi, in Nandi, among other constituencies, Mr. Speaker, among other counties, is saddening. Even I remember you lost a child at, is it Kaplong or is it Tenwek? Yeah, because of negligence in Bomet Hospital, that a young child, because of negligence. Mr. Speaker.
Senator CHERARGEI, that was in Longisa Hospital, and the second one was in Cheptalal Hospital.
Yeah, both in Longisa and Cheptalal, Mr. Speaker. So those are just grim statistics, Mr. Speaker. Right to health should be very basic to every Kenyan. Mr. Speaker, and sometimes, you know, some of us don't want to encourage clawback or functions to national government. But when we see statistics such that the poor health facilities and provision of poor health services in Mombasa, Mr. Speaker, we always feel sad and imagine, can we claw back the health function to national government? Will it be better? Those are questions that many Kenyans ask, Mr. Speaker. Because out of 196 facilities that I have in Nandi, among level 4 hospitals and the main Kapsabet County referral, there is nothing to write home about, Mr. Speaker. We must ask ourselves the hard question that why is it that Kenyans go to health facilities and they cannot get drugs? Why is it that Kenyans walk in and the watchmen are giving drugs like it was happening? A Form 4 dropout in Turkana County was dispensing drugs, Mr. Speaker. You know, we need to be serious, Mr. Speaker, because it is very unfortunate. And I want to thank Senator Faki. I want to ask Senator Faki, through the committee of Senator Mandago, if he's elected the chair of health, Mr. Speaker, should even begin a commission of inquiry into the state of health facilities across the 47 counties, Mr. Speaker. Even Kisii County, there is nothing to write home about, Mr. Speaker. So I want to encourage, Mr. Speaker, Senator Mandago-led committee to not only look at Mombasa County, let them even request, Mr. Speaker, this to be a precursor of inquiry on the state of health across 47 counties, Mr. Speaker. Because Nandi, my people are suffering, Mr. Speaker. Even today, as we're talking, if they are not suffering in hospital, they are suffering in towns. They were being evicted by governor today, Mr. Speaker, from their own main market. And I know Senator Oburu knows Kapsabet very well, because on several occasions he asked me at Kapsabet about Kapsabet town, that they have been affected, Mr. Speaker. You are suffering when you are well, and you are suffering when you are in hospital, Mr. Speaker. So I want to thank Senator Faki, and I expect that the deputy ODM party leader to do better. And I want to send the ODM deputy party leader, Mheshimiwa Otsotsi, can you encourage Governor Abdul Samad? It is not the tradition of ODM to perform poorly. And as the Secretary General of ODM, Senator Sifuna, please, you need to pull up your socks. You can even, as a party, invite your governor, and so that we don't need to embarrass him in public, so that we don't need, Mr. Speaker, we don't need Senator Sifuna, Mr. Speaker, can read the Riot Act. You know the SG has so many powers, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Sifuna, what is your point of order?
Honorable Speaker, the constitutional mandate of oversighting county governments is vested in only one institution, and that institution is the Senate, for which the member of Nandi is a member. Is it in order for him to demand that a political party, which he knows does not have the same powers as his house, rein in members of the Council of Governors, even if they belong to my political party, Honorable Speaker?
Order, Senator Sifuna. And of course, Senator CHERARGEI, you are aware of exactly what Senator Sifuna has said. It is not within the province of the party to do oversight, nor is it in the province of the Secretary General of the ODM to rein on his members to act. However, it is your mandate as a senator and as a member of this house to make sure that we firm up and do what is right, that is to protect devolution and protect the county governments. Proceed.
Mr. Speaker, I don't know why...
You are reminded that you are a member.
Yes, I'm a member of PAC, Mr. Speaker. But I don't know, Sifuna should pick a side. Because it is, when it is convenient, he says ODM is doing very well. But when the ODM performs poorly, he wants to disassociate from ODM deputy party leader. Mr. Speaker, I agree that we have the oversight role. But I was just challenging him as the Secretary General and to assist the governor of Mombasa to run county of Mombasa, because Mombasa County I elected an ODM governor, Mr. Speaker. Number two, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Senators, order. Senator Abdul, order, please. Let's allow Senator CHERARGEI to be heard in silence.
Yes.
If you are consulting, please do so in low tones to avoid disruptions in the House. Proceed.
So I hope I can see Senator Sifuna is taking notes, and also Senator Sifuna, Otsotsi, to follow up. Number two, and finally, Mr. Speaker, is on the issue of poor state of Motari, Kiamaringa, Siakago Road, brought by Senator Mundiki. I want to thank Senator Mundiki, Mr. Speaker, because I have never seen Senator Mundiki bringing any other statement about any other place except Embu. It shows that Senator Mundiki loves the people of Embu with all his heart. And we were there with him, Mr. Speaker, sometimes back. This road must be fixed. I am told we have a pending bill of roads close to 1 trillion Kenyan shillings, Mr. Speaker. I want to ask members of the Senate that there is a public participation on tolling of roads. The government wants to raise 230 billion. Even as we try to toll our roads, that 230 billion that we are trying to raise, Mr. Speaker, and also under road maintenance levy fund that has been fought by the Speaker, by the governors, Mr. Speaker, we should allow the tolling of our roads for the maintenance of our roads, especially this road from Mutatari up to Siagago Road. And in fact, Mr. Speaker, I want to ask Senator Mundiki, because I had a chance of overflowing through Mau Mau roads, that road has been designed to go to Nyeri. I want to request, Mr. Speaker, that Senator Mundiki bring so that we hurry and include on Mau Mau roads, so that as it goes to Nyeri, the dual link from Muranga all the way to Nyeri under Mau Mau roads, they should be included into Embu and Siagago and Mutatiri Road, Mr. Speaker, because I believe Mau Mau were also roaming in Embu, and Mau Mau also belong to Embu, Mr. Speaker. So I want to challenge, even in Mau Mau roads, this issue of Embu must be included, Mr. Speaker, and it is no offense that Senator Karungo Dhangwa should also allow that we include in Mau Mau Road, so that the people of Embu can also benefit, Mr. Speaker, but allow members that as the public participation on tolling of roads, please let us members participate, so that when we pass something, Mr. Speaker, we don't come and complain again. So, and even in Nandi, Mr. Speaker, you remember my issue. The Nandi Semaki Road, it has not been fixed. The one from Chemuswa Danger has not been fixed. The one from Kargang or Kurgung, all the way to Chepterwai, to Chepsaita, you know Chepsaita very well, your friend comes from there, to all the way to Mudete, Mr. Speaker, has not been fixed. The one from Meteite, all the way to Wazingishu, where Senator Mandago comes from, has not been fixed. The one from Chepterit, all the way to Mo University, is now rejected, Mr. Speaker. The one from Masop, Kabngetich, Ngechek, has not been fixed, Mr. Speaker. So this issue of roads that has not been fixed, Mr. Speaker, is that we must work towards it to ensure that we fix our roads across the counties that we have, Mr. Speaker, going into the future. Mr. Speaker, I support and commend Senator Mundigi for bringing this issue, and I want to wish everybody who is traveling to Addis all the best. I'm told the prices of air tickets have gone up to 250,000 by economy. So I want to wish all members who are going to Addis all the best and safe flight, and we hope that it shall be well. Mr. Speaker, with those many remarks, I support and I thank you.
Allow everybody to contribute to his